Josie Jewell is at third base. James Osley in right field. Kyle Kane, the pitcher. Austin Ashbacker, the catcher. Cole Sweska will play left field tonight. And Gavin Nimrod will play center. And Trevor Schweinefus, the junior right-hander for South Win, will throw the first pitch of the game to Colin Nimrod, hitting .213. No extra base hits and 13 RBIs. We get going at 7:33 with the fastball high and tight. 1 ball, no strike. Schweinefus has had a very good year for South Win. The 1-0 breaking ball taken outside is 2 balls, no strikes. Schweinefus at 5-2 with a 1.19 ERA. Opponents hitting 187 against him, 47 innings, 31 hits, 8 earned runs, 10 walks, and 32 strikeouts. Curveball catches the knee of the outside corner, and it's taken for strike 1. It's 2 balls, 1 strike on Colin Nimrod. 2-1, swing and a foul. Right side, not a play. It is 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-2 to the opening batter of the game. Just underway on a nice night for baseball. Curveball taken high, and it's 3 balls, 2 strikes now on Colin Nimrod to start the ballgame. Schweinefus kicks and deals in the 3-2 delivery, swinging a foul at the plate, so we'll do it again at 3-2. Schweinefus with only 10 walks in 47 innings. In fact, if you look at the 2 starters' numbers, with Kyle Keene getting the start for Decorah, remarkably similar between these 2 guys. The pitch outside for ball 4. Nimrod reaches on a leadoff walk here in the top of the first inning, and Jake Qualley will bat, hitting .327 with 3 doubles, no triples, no home runs, and 19 RBIs. Schweinefus 5-2, Kane 5-2. Schweinefus a 1.19 ERA, Kane a 1.65 ERA. Opponents hitting 187 against Schweinefus, 214 against Kane. Qualley squares to bunt, pulls the bat back, hammers one towards right center field. It'll land for a base hit. Stopping at second will be Colin Nimrod. So the Vikes in business, first and second, with nobody out here in the first inning.
Now batting for
the defense for the Warriors, Jared Schrader, Ryan Hageman, Alex Walls left to right in the outfield, Tyler Numedal at third, Colton Hageman at short, Jordan Romas at second, and Andre Walls at first, Christian Clave behind the plate, and Trevor Schweinefus on the hill. Dustin Carey's hitting .354 with 7 doubles, 1 triple, 2 home runs, and 19 RBIs, and he offers at a curveball for a strike as he tried to bunt, and it was a futile attempt. No balls, 1 strike to count. Nimrod away from second, Qualley away from first. Walls plays behind him at first base. The stretch by Schweinefus, squaring to bunt is Carey. He pushes the bunt directly back to the pitcher, and a throw to first base, and help is being asked for by the base umpire to the home plate umpire, and they're going to call him safe at first base. So give Carey a sacrifice, and the throw from Schweinefus pulled him off the bag. So an E1 will load the bases with nobody out here in the top of the first inning, and Josie Jewell will bat. No score, but the Vikings threatening. Josie at .366, 9 doubles, no triples, 3 home runs, and 24 RBI. Infield up at the corners, back up the middle, and the pitch to Josie, a strike on a fastball, 0-1. So Schweinefus trying to dig his way out of a jam here in the top of the first inning. 0-1 delivery, swung on, smack down the right field line. It's a fair ball and into the corner. Colin Nimrod will score. Jake Qualley will score. Dustin Carey being stopped at third on a 2-run double by Josie Jewell, and a 2-0 lead for Decorah. Josie Jewell with double number 10, and RBIs 25 and 26 on the season, and Decorah up by a 2-0 margin. And James Osley now will bat with a .277 average, 7 doubles, no triples, 1 home run, and 21 RBI. Schweinefus delivers, and a fastball misses outside for 1 ball, no strikes. So a walk, a solid single to center, a sacrifice, and an error, and a double has scored 2 for the Vikings here in the first inning. The pitch smacked into center field and a base hit. Scoring is Carey. Josie stopping at third. An RBI single for Osley. Osley now trying to go to second. He's in with a head-first slide at second. as the throw went home. Osley with his 22nd RBI and a 3-0 lead for Decorah.
The Vikings send up pitcher number 4, Kyle Kane.
And Kyle Kane will try to help his own cause. Kane at .295 with 8 doubles, no triples, no home runs, and 16 RBIs. 3-0 Decorah on a 2-run double by Josie Jewell. And an RBI single by Osley. A curveball taken low. It is 1 ball, no strikes. So good start for Decorah here in the top of the first inning. Jewell off a third, Osley off a second. Infield up the corners, back up the middle. Still nobody out as that one's back down the left field line. It's a fair ball. Josie will score easily. Osley will chase him home. Kane going to second base, and he will be in with a head-first slot. A 2-run double for Kyle Kane and a 5-0 lead for Decorah.
Now batting for the Vikings, catcher number 20.
Kane with double number 9. And RBIs 17 and 18. And Ben Oberman out to the hill to talk to Trevor Schweinefus, who has given up 5 runs, 4 earned, walked 1, and 4 hits to this point. As Schweinefus, Clave, and Oberman part of the conversation. Brighton Meyer will be the courtesy runner at second base for Decorah for Kyle Kane.
Courtesy running for the pitcher, number 14, Brighton Meyer.
So Austin Ashbacker will come to the plate, 240, with 2 doubles, 1 triple, no home runs, and 14 RBIs. A 5-spot before and out here in the first inning for Decorah. 2-run double for Jewell, RBI single for Osley, and a 2-run double for Kane. And Austin Ashbacker will bat. 240, 2 doubles, 1 triple, no home runs, and 14 RBI. The pitch, a fastball on the inside edge for a strike, 0-1. The Vikes put 10 on the board in Game 2 of the doubleheader over at Charles City the other night. And their bats picking up where they left off. No balls, 1 strike. The pitch swung on a fly ball center field. Ryan Hageman is after it, and he will make a running grab in medium depth center for the first out here in the first inning.
With 1 out, the Vikings send up left fielder.
So Ashbacker flew out to center, and Cole Sweska getting the start in left field tonight will bat. Obviously, Cole's done most of his appearances as a courtesy runner this year. He's 3 for 7 with the stick, a double and an RBI. A curve taken for a strike by Cole. It's 0-1. Brighton Meyer, the runner at second with 1 down, 5 in, first inning, a 5-0 lead for Decorah. Vikes with 4 hits and 5 runs thus far as Sweska swings and misses at a fastball from Schweinefus. It's 0-2. That against a kid with a 1.19 ERA. And opponents only hitting 187 against him. The ball's 2 strikes in the 0-2 delivery, swinging a foul at the plate, so we'll do it again at 0-2 with Gavin Nimrod, the number 9 hitter, and the center fielder on deck. Good crowd, as you would expect here at Warrior Field. A little bit different of a parking arrangement with the renovation project going on at the high school football field and the track. As of right now, that's in its continuing stages, shall we say. About 3/4 done, I've been told, up here in the booth. Thanks for the cue card. The 0-2 delivery, swing and a miss at a fastball. And Sweska down on strikes for the second out here in the inning. So 2 down and a runner at second. And Gavin Nimrod will come to the plate. 259, 8 doubles, 1 triple, 1 home run, and 14 RBIs. Runner at second, 2 down, first inning. A 5-0 lead for Decorah. A 2-run double by Josie, an RBI single by Osley, and a 2-run double by Kane as the pitch goes high. It's 1 ball, no strikes. Meyer away from second base. Schweinefus comes set, looks back at second. And the 1-0 delivery, a breaking ball sailing outside for 2 balls, no strikes. Again, this game was originally scheduled for May 29th, but rain took care of it that night. Was rescheduled for tonight. The way it worked out well. The pitch swung on and missed. 2 balls, 1 strike. We've talked about this extra week that's been in the schedule. A lot of teams have been very idle heading into their tournament series. For example, Decorah with only 3 varsity games in 2 weeks before opening up on the 19th. The 2-1 delivery outside for 3 balls, 1 strike. The Warriors were in action against New Hampton on Friday night, and this is their only game this week. They will play in the tournaments next week. The likely opponent is Sumner Fredericksburg, but you never know. 3-1 delivery, curveball inside for ball 4. So that's the second walk of the inning. And Colin Nimrod,
number 10, Colin Nimrod,
the guy who started all this fun with a walk earlier this frame, he will come to the plate for Decorah. First and second, 2 down, 5 in. Top of the first inning, a 5-0 lead for Decorah. Nimrod smacks a ball into center field, but running it down in left center, medium depth, is Ryan Hageman, the center fielder, and that's that for the first inning. But the Vikes score 5 on 4 hits, 1 error, and 2 runners left. We head to the bottom of the first inning. It's Decorah 5 and South Wind coming to bat. And the Warriors will bat this way. Leading off will be the shortstop, Colton Hageman. Batting second in left field, Jared Schrader. Hitting third at second base, Jordan Romas. Hitting fourth, the pitcher, Trevor Schweinefus. Hitting fifth, the catcher, Christian Clave. Hitting sixth, the designated hitter, Isaac Taylor. Taylor will bat for the right fielder, Alex Walls. Hitting seventh at first base, Andre Walls. Hitting eighth in center field, Ryan Hageman. And batting ninth is the third baseman, Tyler Numedal. And that lineup will face Kyle Kane, coming off an outstanding performance against Charles City on Friday night. Kane knocked down the side in order in 6 of the 7 innings. Through a 3-hitter and getting his 5th win of the year. He's 5-2 with a 1.65 ERA. Opponents hitting .214 against him. 42 in a third innings, 37 hits, 10 earned runs, 8 walks, and 36 strikeouts. Was having a conversation with a few people. I thought Kyle's outing as a starter on
first up for the Warriors in the bottom of the first inning
Friday night was his second best outing of his career, with the best outing of his career probably being in the state semifinals against Sioux City Heelan last year. Colton Hageman bats from the left-hand side and leads off for the Warriors. He'll take the first pitch outside, 1 ball, no strikes. Hageman at .409. His on-base percentage, .563. 5 doubles, no triples, 1 home run, and 22 RBI. 1-0 delivery, swing and a miss. It's 1-1. Vikings defensively, Cole Sweska in left, Gavin Nimrod in center, and James Osley in right. At third base, Josie Jewell. Shortstop, Jay Qualley. Second base, Colin Nimrod. First base, Bryce Pierce. Pitch swung on and missed at a curve. It is 1 ball and 2 strikes. Austin Ashbacker behind the plate, and Kyle Kane on the hill. One and 2 the count on Colton Hageman. Kane delivers, then the 1-2 pitch, a fastball outside, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Kane got the victory over the Warriors last year in Decorah. 2-2 the count in the pitch. Swing and a check swing foul ball past Coach Oberman in the third base box. Been a recent graduate of Luther College. First year co-head coach with Coach Tim Hageman here at South Wind. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. Kane delivers, and the pitch smacked into left field, and that'll land in front of Sweska for a base hit. Colton doing a good job going the other way on the curveball. And Hageman reaches first with nobody out here in the bottom of the first inning.
Up for the Warriors, left fielder number 23, Jared.
And the Warriors not afraid to steal with Hageman. 16 for 27 in that category this year. Runner at first, nobody out. Jared Schrader to the plate. 5-0 Decorah, bottom of the first. Schrader at .299, 3 doubles, 2 triples, 1 home run, and 15 RBIs. A breaking ball sails outside from Kyle Kane. It is 1 ball, no strikes. Again, they were talking threatening skies today, but it's a virtual cloudless blue sky here tonight. Stretch by Kyle, a look towards first, and the 1-0 delivery, a fastball outside, 2 balls, no strikes. And when your offense gives you 5 in the top of the first inning, the last thing you want to do is not throw strikes in the bottom of the first inning. 2 balls, no strikes, the count on Schrader. The 2-0 delivery, curveball, backdoor, outside, corner, taken for strike 1. Is 2 balls, 1 strike to count. Kyle comes set, looks towards first. Stretch, runner stays put, and the pitch taken up on the fastball. It's 3-1. Kyle did not walk anybody in the game Friday night against Charles City. In fact, he only went to a 3-ball count once in that ballgame. 3-1 delivery, swing and a foul, straight back and out of play, so it's 3 balls, 2 strikes to count on Schrader. Warriors doing a good job of working the count thus far. This is the 12th pitch already from Kyle Kane, and it's only the second batter. Runner goes, pitch swung on, and a ground ball wide of third. A diving attempt by Josie is unsuccessful. First and second with nobody out as Schrader hit it off the end of the bat. Didn't hit it very hard, but ends up with an infield single. So the Warriors in business, first and second. Nobody out here in the bottom of the first inning. For Class 2A's RBI leader, Jordan Romas. Romas having an outstanding season, .485, 14 doubles, 3 triples, 2 home runs, 45 RBI. His on-base percentage, .537 this year. A curveball taken inside. 1 ball, no strikes. His slugging percentage, .753. He's also 18 for 18 in steals this year when he does reach base. Stretch by Kyle, a look back at second. And the 1-0 delivery swung on a fly ball right center field. Nimrod on his horse, and that is going to be on the warning track, one hopping against the fence. Hageman will score. Coming to the plate is Schrader. He will score without a play on a 2-run double by Jordan Romas, and a 5-2 lead now for Decorah. So a wild start to this one as Romas gets his 15th RBI, or 15th double, I should say, and RBIs 46 and 47 for the talented Warrior sophomore. Runner at second, nobody out. 2 in first inning, and Trevor Schweinefus trying to help his own cause. 319, 9 doubles, 2 triples, 1 home run, 16 RBIs. Backdoor breaking ball for a strike to Schweinefus. It's 0-1. Warriors had won 6 ball games in a row before Friday night, losing to New Hampton 4-1. Warriors have faced every team in the Northeast Iowa Conference with the exception of Charles City. As pitch missing outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. They faced Cresco twice, so they are 5-1 against NEIC opponents. 1 ball, 1 strike count. The stretch by Kyle. A look back at second. The 1-1 delivery. Swinging a foul. Third base side, out of play. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Warriors beat Waverly Shellrock at the Cresco tournament 3-2 on Saturday, June 1st. Beat Cresco that day 4-3. On June 11th, beat Cresco 7-1. June 26th, beat Waukon 6-0. Beat Owine on July 3rd, 6-4. The pitch swung on and a ground ball towards short, fielded there by Qualley. Winds up, throws to first base to retire Schweinefus, with Romas moving up to third on the play. He'll be there with 1 down. In fact, their only loss was to New Hampton last Friday night. So a runner at third and 1 down for Christian Clave, 361. 6 doubles, no triples, no home runs, 26 RBIs. He's second on the team in that category. 26 RBIs, a very healthy total at the high school level. But the pitch swung on a fly ball. Right field angling towards the line is James Osley. It's relatively deep. He will make the catch. Tagging at third and scoring easily will be Jordan Romas. The bases will be empty with 2 down, and it's a 5-3 lead for Decorah as Clave knocks in his 27th run of the season.
Now batting the DH, number 9.
Kind of remarkable that Clave has 27 RBIs, second on the squad, and he's only trailing the squad leader by 20 RBIs. Base is empty, 2 down, 3 in. And Isaac Taylor to the plate in a 5-3 Decorah lead. The curveball taken low. It is 1 ball, no strikes. Taylor at 288, 1 double, no triples, 1 home run, and 15 RBIs. The Warriors with 3 hits and 3 runs against a kid with a 1.65 ERA and a 2.14 opponent batting average against. Pitch swung on and missed. It is 1 ball, 1 strike on Isaac Taylor. Kane ready, 1-1. Fastball outside edge for a strike, and it's 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to count on Isaac Taylor. Kane delivers pitch outside corner, strike 3 call. But a profitable first for South Wind. 3 runs, 3 hits, no errors, nobody left. We head to the top half of the second inning. It is Decorah 5 and South Wind 3. Hot, humid night in Kilmer, and the bats are hot from the get-go here tonight as Jake Qualley will bat to start things here in the second inning. A 5-3 lead for Decorah as Qualley flies one towards left field. Jared Schrader is under it. He will make a 2-handed catch in medium depth left for the first out here in the second inning. So Qualley singled and scored in the first inning. Flies out to left here in the second inning. 1 down, nobody on, and Dustin Carey will bat. He sacrificed, reached on an error, and scored in the first inning. Schweinefuss delivers, and the pitch taken high on an over-the-top curveball. It's 1 ball, no strikes. Schweinefuss ready, 1-0, missing on the fastball low. It's 2 balls, no strikes. So 5 runs in one half of the inning, 3 in the other, as we were talking in between innings here. That's exactly what you expect with pitchers with a 1.19 ERA and a 1.65 ERA. Curveball outside corner for a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. That's why you just can't predict this great game of baseball. 2 balls, 1 strike. Schweinefuss delivers curveball outside. It is 3 balls and 1 strike now. 3-1 swung on and a ground ball towards third. Fielder right on the bag by Numedal. He'll throw on to first base, and it's dropped at first base by Andre Walls. So the second Warrior error in as many innings.
Now batting for the Vikings, third base
will cause Carey to reach. And Josie Jewell, who knocked in 2 with a double to right and scored himself in the first inning, will bat. 5-3 to Decorah, 1 on, 1 out here in the second inning. Schweinefuss delivers. Josie bunts third base side. Barehand pickup by Schweinefuss, throwing to first base, and on a bang-bang play, Josie retired. We'll give him a sacrifice, but I don't know if that was what he was honestly trying to do, especially with 1 out.
Now batting right fielder.
Nonetheless, runner at second, 2 down for James Osley. 5-3 to Decorah here in the second. Osley single, knocked in a run, scored himself in the first. He'll take the first one inside. It is 1 ball, no strikes. Schweinefuss in at Clave for the sign. Comes set, looks back at Carey at second, and an over-the-top breaking ball. It hits Osley. The curveball got him in the left shoulder.
Now batting for the Vikings.
So first and second with 2 down, and Kyle Kane will bat. Kane, a 2-run double in the first inning. Eric Pesker, the home plate umpire, retrieves the ball from home plate, or from the home plate area. And we're back and ready to go. Pitch to Kyle, low and outside. Backhand stop by Clave to prevent runner advancement. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Off a second carry, off a first is Osley. Schweinefus comes set, looks back at second, 1-0 delivery, ground ball off the glove of Schweinefus, charging as Romas will pick it up. He'll throw to first base, and he'll get Kane. A 1-4-3 put out, retires the side here in the second inning. An error, a hit batter, and 2 runners left. We head to the bottom of the second inning. It's Decorah 5 and South Wind 3. Bottom of the second inning, we go. A 5-3 lead for Decorah. Kyle Kane back to the hill. Vikes got their 5 in the first, a 2-run double by Jewell, an RBI single by Osley, and a 2-run double by Kyle Kane. Warriors got theirs on a 2-run double by Jordan Romas, improving his Class 2A leading RBI total to 47 on the season, and Christian Clave with a sacrifice fly. Andre Walls, Ryan Hogman, and Tyler Numedal will bat here in the
for the Warriors in the
second inning
first baseman,
to face Kyle Kane, who gave up base hits to the first 3 batters he faced, then retired the next 3, as Andre Walls will look at the first pitch strike, and it's 0-1. Walls at 291, 6 doubles, no triples, no home runs, 17 RBI. 0-1 delivery, a curveball taken low. It is 1 ball, 1 strike. This is Vikings Radio, 1240 KDEC Decorah. Pitch swung on and missed. And KDECradio.net. Darren Swenson with you from Warrior Field in Kelmer tonight for a county matchup between Decorah and South Wind. Decorah leading 5-3 here in the bottom of the second. 1-2. Taken for strike 3 on a breaking ball. Kyle gets his second strikeout, 1 down here in the second inning.
Bring out the center fielder, number 16, Ryan Hageman.
And Ryan Hageman will bat. 333, 3 doubles, no triples, no home runs, and 1 home run and 13 RBI. Curveball taken for a strike to Ryan Hageman. It snowballs 1 strike. Hageman, one of a number of left-hand hitters in this Warrior lineup. Against the right-hander Kane, the pitch swung on, fouled back, a curveball in on the hands, and it is 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes count. Kyle kicks and deals, and the 0-2 delivery, swinging a foul, third base side. And count remains, no balls, 2 strikes. Kyle ready in the 0-2, a curveball low and outside in the dirt, so it's 1 ball, 2 strikes now. On Ryan Hageman, a 5-3 lead for Decorah. As we play the bottom of the second, curveball swung on, grounded towards second, fielded on 2 hops by Colin Nimrod. Over to Bryce Pierce at first base to retire Ryan Hageman, and 5 in a row now set down by Kyle Kane.
With 2 outs,
ever since
third baseman, number 4,
giving up base hits to the first 3 batters he faced. So the number 9 hitter in the lineup, Tyler Numedal, will bat. 228 with 2 doubles, 2 triples, no home runs, and 11 RBI. 5-3 Decorah, bottom of the second. Curve for a strike, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. Fastball swung on and missed. And it is no balls, 2 strikes to count on Numedal. Kane looking for a 1-2-3 innings, something he had 6 times in 7 frames Friday night over in Charles City. 0-2 delivery, swinging a foul back. No balls and 2 strikes to count. Ashbacker comes set. 0-2 delivery. Curveball in the dirt. Ashbacker actually gave the sign to Kane. Got a little ahead of myself there. But most people knew what I was talking about. The 1-2 delivery, ground ball past the mound towards second. Backhand stop made by Colin Nimrod, but that's all he'll be able to do as Numedal reaches on an infield hit. was slowly hit. The ball hit the mound, which slowed down its pace towards center field. By the time Nimrod got there on the backhand, he couldn't quite have time to throw out Numedal at first base. So 2 down and a runner at first, and Colton Hogman will bat. Runner goes, pitch taken outside, throw down to second base. It's to the third base side of second, and Numedal steals his third base of the year. Stretch. 2 looks at second, 1-0. Swung on, popped up, foul territory right side. Bryce Pierce coming over, and Colin Nimrod is there, and Nimrod can't quite corral it. A lot of foul territory room up the first base side here in Kelmer, and Nimrod kind of overran that ball, never really had a great beat on that ball. So another chance for Colton Hogman, something you don't want to do to a 409 hitter. 1-1 the count. Kane delivers in the pitch. Check swing. Did he go? No. On a fastball shoulder high. Is 2 balls and 1 strike the count. Away from second is Numedal. And now Kyle Kane will step off the rubber. Two balls, 1 strike. 5-3 Decorah here in the bottom of the second. Whirling a throw into center field as Kane whirled and threw, but Qualley was a little late in covering the bag that time. Nimrod alertly backing up at second base, and that prevented runner advancement. 2 balls, 1 strike to count on Tyler Numedal. Or on Colton Hogman with Tyler Numedal at second. The pitch, swing and a miss. Took a little something off, and Hogman out in front. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hogman singled to left and scored his first time up. It's 5-3 Decorah in the bottom of the second. 2-2 from Kane. Fastball up. Now we're all the way out to 3 balls, 2 strikes. Stretch. And the 3-2. Outside for ball 4. So first and second with 2 down.
2 out walk and bring up.
And Jared Schrader to the plate. Schrader got an infield hit and scored in that first inning. First and second, 2 down. That's the first walk in 3 starts for Kyle Kane. Kane delivers and the pitch taken high. 1 ball, no strikes. Kane is still in single digits in walks on the season. And now Coach O out of the first base dugout, and he'll head to the mound and talk to the infield and battery here. And it's just your typical pep talk as Coach O heads back to the first base dugout after a brief conversation. 1 ball, no strikes to count on Schrader. First and second with 2 down. Walls and Hogman struck out and grounded out respectively in the second inning. Then an infield hit and a walk to Numedal and Colton Hogman, and a 1-0 count now on Schrader. 1-0 outside is 2 balls, no strikes. 2-0. Backdoor breaking ball for a strike. And it's 2-1. Two balls, one strike. Stretch by Kane. 2 looks at second. A third look at second. He'll bring it to the plate with the 2-1. A curveball on the outside edge. And it's fouled away. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. 5-3 lead. A lot of action here early on in this one. Decorah on top. Away from second, Numedal. Away from first, Colton Hageman. And the pitch swung on, popped up first base side. Kane and Pierce coming over. Pierce in front of the first base coach's box makes the catch in foul territory to retire the side. 1 hit, 2 left. We head to the third. It's a 5-3 lead for Decorah. Third inning we go. It's a 5-3 lead for Decorah. Every time the Viking baseball or softball team this summer leads in the 6th inning or beyond and scores another run. It's an A&J Petersburg insurance run. Every time that happens, the A&J Petersburg Agency, Insurance and Real Estate, since 1932, donates $20 to the Decorah Viking Athletic Booster Club. Austin Ashbacker takes the first pitch outside. 1 ball, no strikes. He flew out to center in the first, 0 for 1. And the pitch swung on, smacked into left and a base hit. 5th hit for Decorah as Double-A gets on to start things here in the 3rd inning.
The single from Ashbacker will bring out left fielder number 8, Cole Sleska.
Runner at first as the baby bull will run for himself. Cole Sleska will bat. He struck out swinging the first, 0 for 1. Sleska squares to bunt, does so up the first base side. Barehand pickup by Schwennefus. Easy toss over to first base and Andre Walls. Sacrifice complete, 1-3. So Ashbacker will make his way to second base, and Gavin Nimrod will bat. And Aaron Severson, I believe, is going to courtesy run here for Austin Ashbacker. Aaron Severson will be the runner, making his first varsity appearance.
Number 9, Aaron Severson.
Nimrod will bat. He walked in the first. Vikes got their first 6 runners on and scored 5 of them in that first inning. Warriors got their first 3 runners on and scored all of them in the bottom of the first inning. That has been the scoring summary, the Cliff Notes version thereof. And a 5-3 Decorah lead here in the 3rd. Gavin Nimrod will bat. And look at the first one outside from Schweinefus. 1 ball, no strikes. One ball, no strikes to count. Nimrod back into the left-hand batter's box. Schweinefus gets the sign from Clave. Looks back at second, 1-0 delivery. A backdoor breaking ball for a strike. And it's 1 ball, 1 strike. On Gavin Nimrod with little brother Colin on deck. Curveball taken low and on the corner, actually. Outside corner. Caught the front knee on the curve. And it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Severson, a short lead at second base. 1 ball, 2 strikes with 1 down. The pitch, just missed on the fastball. 2-2. Two and two with 1 down. Schweinefus likes his sign from Clave. He comes set. He looks back at second. The 2-2 delivery. A curveball taken right down the middle. And Gavin Nimrod called out on strikes for the second out in the inning.
The strikeout will bring up second baseman number 10, Colin Nimrod.
Second strikeout for Schweinefus, and Colin Nimrod will bat for the 3rd time in as many frames. Nimrod walked and scored in the first and flew out to center in the first. Severson, the courtesy runner for Ashbacker at second. Colin Nimrod asked for time, and it's granted by the home plate umpire, Eric Pesker. Pesker from Fort Atkinson called into action when a umpire was a no-show tonight. The pitch, fastball missing outside, 1 ball, no strikes. Pesker from Fort Atkinson. One ball, no strikes to count. The stretch by Swinefus in the 1-0, a curve for a strike, and it's 1-1. 5-3 the score. Decorah on top as we play the top of the third. One swung on in a chopper to the left side, charged at shortstop by Colton Hageman. He picks it up and throws on to first base to retire Colin Nimrod, and that's that for the third inning. One hit, one left. We head to the bottom of the third. It is a 5-3 lead for Decorah. Jordan Romas will bat first here in the bottom of the third inning on a 5-3 Decorah lead. On a warm, humid night here in Kilmer. All runs scoring in the first inning as Roma swings the first one, pops one up first base side. Pierce going over towards the fence. That one going to land out of play. No balls, 1 strike to count on Romas. Coming up tomorrow night, we'll have Decorah Viking baseball again as the Vikings travel to Waterloo West to take on the Wahawks. That'll be a 6:50 pregame and a 7 o'clock first pitch tomorrow night right here on AM 1240 KDEC and KDECradio.net. Next pitch low. 1 ball, 1 strike. And then Thursday night, the Decorah softball team will open up tournament play at Charles City. And that will be Thursday night at 6:50 on AM 1240 KDEC. Pitch taken low and outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. South Wind opening up tournament play just across the way tonight against Wapsie Valley. 2-1. Curveball low. 3 balls, 1 strike from Kane to Romas. Romas, a 2-run double and a run scored in the first inning. Romas with 47 RBIs on the season as that one hit well to left field. Retreating is Cole Sweska. He is under it and he makes the catch about 5 feet in front of the warning track and straight away left for the first out here in the third. Boy, Jordan gave that one a ride, but didn't quite get all of it.
Send up to the plate, number 20, Trevor Schweinefoot.
And Cole Sweska getting the start out and left, making the catch, 1 down here in the third as Trevor Schweinefus grounded to short in the first inning. Will stand in. He's 0 for 1. 5-3 the score as that one smacked into left field. Retreating is Cole Sweska again, and he makes a 2-handed catch again in medium to deep left field for the second out here in the third inning. 2 down, nobody on, and Christian Clave to the plate. Kane was able to get the first 2 outs in the second inning. Warriors got an infield hit and a walk before Kane got that third out as Clave will look at the first one high from Kyle. 1 ball, no strikes. Warriors 25-5 and Decorah 22-8 coming into this one. 1-0 curveball for a strike, and it's 1-1. So both pitchers have seemingly settled down after the rocky start to this one. Pitch swung on, fly ball, right center field. James Osley hustling over, make a running catch in right center field, and 3 fly balls get rid of the Warriors in the third inning. 3 up, 3 down. We head to the fourth. It's 5-3 lead for Decorah. A couple of good high school baseball teams going at it here in Kilmer tonight. The Decorah Vikings with 5 runs on 5 hits and no errors to this point. The South Wind Warriors, 3 runs, 4 hits, and 2 errors.
Number 5, Jake Qualley.
Jake Qualley will start things here in the fourth inning. All runs scored in the first inning for both these squads, so both pitchers, quality numbers on the season. Got off to rough starts, but have settled down nicely. Jake Qualley We'll look at the first one for a strike on a breaking ball inside edge. It snowballs 1 strike. Qualley singled and scored in the first and fly to left in the second. Schweinefus ready in the 0-1. Curveball low. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. They just lit the candles here at the Warrior baseball field. 1-1 delivery, curveball outside edge for a strike, and it's 1-2 now. One and two the count. The pitch swung on and missed as Qualley tried to wait back, but instead it was a fastball, and Schweinefus got it by him.
The strikeout will bring up the designated hitter, number 2, Dustin Carey.
So 1 down, nobody on. That is the 3rd strikeout for Schweinefus against a Decorah team that only averages about 3 strikeouts a game, as foul off the bat of Carey goes to the third base South Wind dugout, or the fencing in front of it. No balls, 1 strike. Carey has reached base twice, both on errors. A sacrifice bunt, reached on an error and scored a run in the first. Reached on an error in the second inning. Ground ball towards third, backhand stop made there by Numedal. He'll fire across the diamond to retire Carey. And 2 down here in the 4th inning. I mentioned the Warriors will open up postseason play next Tuesday night. They'll take on the winner of Sumner, Fredericksburg, and Nashua Plainfield at New Hampton. That'll be a 5 o'clock start next Tuesday night. 2 down, nobody on for Josie Jewell. A 2-run double in the first inning. The pitch swung on and missed. No balls and 1 strike. He also scored a run that inning, and he sacrificed a runner-up in the second. The other side of that bracket, the pitch swung on and a ground ball towards third underneath the glove of Schweinefus. Knocked down at short by Hageman, but no play available for Hageman, and Josie reaches first base on the single. 6th hit given up by Schweinefus, who had only given up 31 hits in 47 innings coming in. And James Osley will bat. RBI single, run scored in the first. He was hit by a pitch in the second inning. Josie a lead at first base. He's 2 for 2 in the steal column, and the pitch swung on, smacked into left, and a base hit. Josie, with the play in front of him, will put the brakes on at second. So the Vikes with a little bit of a 2-out rally here in the 4th inning. And Kyle Kane will bat.
Will send up pitcher number 4, Kyle Kane.
A 2-run double in the first and a ground out to second in the second.
Excuse me, hit from Osley.
Stretch and the pitch to Kyle. Curveball outside, 1 ball, no strikes. That entire district going to be played at New Hampton for South Wind. Saturday night, it's North Fayette and Denver at 5, Sumner, Fredericksburg, and Nashua Plainfield at 7. And then on Tuesday night, and a move to first base, and they got Josie leaning. They were playing behind Josie at first base, and actually Osley was the man that got caught napping. And they whirled behind the runner at first base, and Osley got caught napping, a 1-3 pickoff, and that's that for the second inning. 2 hits and 1 left as we go to the bottom of the 4th, halfway home in Kelmer. It's 5-3. Isaac Taylor will bat for the Warriors to lead things off here in the bottom of the 4th inning. A 5-3 lead for Decorah. Taylor looks at breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. Kane has settled down since a rocky first. 0-1, swung on and missed. It's 0-2. As has Schweinefus. All of the runs scored in that first inning. The ball's 2 strikes, and the pitch swung on and missed. And Kyle Kane gets his 3rd strikeout. Second time he's gotten Isaac Taylor, and 5 in a row set down by Kane, matching his.
The strikeout will bring out the first baseman, number 10, Andre Walls.
Longest consecutive batters retired streak in the game. Andre Walls will bat. He struck out looking in the second, 0 for 1. Takes the first one out of the zone. 1 ball, no strikes. In case you're just joining us, Vikes got 5 in the first inning. Josie Jewell, a 2-run double. James Osley, an RBI single, and a 2-run double by Kane. Pitch taken low. It's 2 balls, no strikes. Jordan Romas, a 2-run double in the bottom of the first inning for South Win, and Christian Clave with a sacrifice fly to score Romas. 2 balls, no strikes with 1 down. A 5-3 lead for Decorah. The next pitch taken high. It is 3 balls, no strikes. Kane has walked 1, struck out 3, given up 4 runs, 4 hits rather, 3 runs and all earned. 3-0. Fastball for a strike at the letters, and it's 3-1. Three balls, 1 strike to count. Kane ready, the 3-1 delivery. And a changeup taken on the outside edge for a strike, and it's 3-2 now. 3-2 with 1 down. The 3-2 delivery swung on and hit off the end of the bat, fielded at short by Qualley, and he'll throw on to first base to retire Walls. 2 down here in the 4th inning. And Ryan Hageman will come to the plate.
Now batting number 16.
5-3 Decorah leading. Hageman grounded to second in the second. Curveball taken on the outside edge for a strike, 0-1. That was some unintentional walk-up music here at Southwind. Mistakes happen. The 0-1 delivery fastball swung on and missed. It's 0-2. (0-2) with 2 down. Kane looking for his second consecutive 1-2-3 inning. The pitch, curveball low. Nice stop by Ashbacker. Even though no runners are on base, it's good to get in the habit of doing that. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Decorah in Waterloo West tomorrow night, and then they don't have a game until a week from tonight at home against Cedar Falls. 1-2, swinging a foul back. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes on Ryan Hageman. One and 2 with 2 down. 1-2 delivery. Changeup fouled away. As Hageman fouled that pitch off towards the third base side. And the count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Kane with the sign from Ashbacker and another 1-2 offering. Outside corner, strike 3 called. Looking for the local, got the express. 3 up, 3 down. Once again, we go to the top half of the 5th inning. Decorah leading 5-3. Kyle Kane will start things here in the 5th inning. A 5-3 lead for Decorah. All the runs came in that first inning as Kane looks at a strike from Schweinefus, 0-1. Kane a 2-run double in the first, and he grounded to second in the second, and he was at the plate in the 4th inning when James Osley was picked off first base. His pitch taken low. It was 1 ball, 1 strike. Schweinefus has settled down well. He has given up 7 hits, 5 runs, 4 earned. 1-1, swung on and ground ball toward short. It's picked up there by Colton Hageman. He'll throw on to first base to retire Kane, and 1 away here in the 5th inning. Schweinefus has only walked 1. That was the first batter of the game. He has struck out 3. He has hit 1. 5 runs, 4 earned.
Austin Ashbacker.
And Austin Ashbacker will bat. Austin flew out to center in the first and single to left in the third. Take a fastball inside from Schweinefus. 1 ball, no strikes. (1-0) delivery. Swinging a foul away as he chased a eye-high fastball that time, and it's 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball and a strike to count. And Schweinefus ready. The pitch swung on and missed a curveball in the dirt. It is 1 ball and 2 strikes now on Austin Ashbacker. One and 2 with 1 down, and the pitch swung on, a blooper into center field, and a base hit for Austin Ashbacker. So the baby bull is now 2 for 3 on the night, and Aaron Severson will run for him at first base.
Number 9, Aaron Severson.
And Cole Sweska will bat 1 on, 1 out here in the 5th, a 5-3 lead for Decorah. Sweska struck out swinging in the 1st and sacrificed a runner-up in the 3rd inning. Severson, the runner at first, held on over there by Andre Walls. And the pitch, fastball taken low. It is 1 ball, no strikes. After a wild start to this one, it's just settled down into a nice high school baseball game. The stretch by Schweinefus and the 1-0 delivery, swing and miss as Sweska swung late. 1 ball, 1 strike. Numedal is playing up at third on the infield grass. Walls holding the runner on at first base. Schweinefus comes set, and the 1-1 delivery swung on in a chopper up the middle. Romas fields right on the bag, takes second for the first out, and throws to first for the double play. So 1 hit, nobody left. We head to the bottom of the 5th inning, a 5-3 lead for Decorah. 5-3 Decorah leading South Win. Reminder, we'll be with you again tomorrow night. Decorah baseball at Waterloo West. 6:50 airtime right here on AM 1240 KDEC and at KDECradio.net. Then Thursday night we'll have high school softball on the air. First round of the 4A tournament as Decorah will be at Charles City. 6:50 airtime for that one on AM 1240 KDEC and at KDECradio.net.
Number 4, Tyler Numedal.
Tyler Numedal, Colton Hogman, and Jared Schrader. Here in the 5th inning, ground ball toward short, picked up there by Qualley, the slow roller, and he'll throw on to first base to retire Numedal. 1 pitch, 1 out. Here in the 5th inning. Numedal with an infield hit in the 2nd. Rounds out to short to start things here in the 5th, and Colton Hogman will bat to start with 1 out, here in the 5th inning. He singled and scored in the 1st and walked in the 2nd. Here's a bunt foul up the third base side as Josie was playing back at third base. No balls, 1 strike. Hogman's been on base twice, but the Warriors have only had 2 base runners since that 1st inning in which they scored their 3 runs. In fact, in 4 1/3 against Kyle Kane, he has only given up 5 base runners all night. So the Warriors have only left 2 on tonight. The Vikings have left 6. Curveball just missed the outside edge. It's 1 ball, 1 strike on Colton Hogman. Hogman, the senior shortstop for the Warriors. From the left-hand side of the plate, it'll take a fastball high. It's 2 balls and 1 strike count. Kane ready, 2-1. Fastball inside corner for a strike. It's 2-2 now. 2-2 on 22. Hogman doing a good job working the count. The pitch swung on and missed. So Kyle Kane gets another strikeout. That's his 5th of the night. But I will give Hogman credit. That's the 17th pitch he saw in 3 at-bats. And Jared Schrader will bat. Schrader singled and scored in the 1st, fouled to first in the 2nd, and the pitch a strike, 0-1. Schrader's foul out to end that 2nd inning. It was the beginning of the current 9 batters in a row that Kane has retired. No balls and 1 strike, swinging a foul at the plate. No balls and 2 strikes to count. So a rocky start, but ever since that 1st, Kyle Kane's been pretty good. The ball's 2 strikes with 2 down. The 0-2 swinging a foul straight back and out of play. No balls and 2 strikes. The Vikes will have 9-1 and 2 due in the 6th inning. The pitch, fastball up. One ball, 2 strikes on Jared Schrader. 2 down here in the 5th. The pitch, curveball, misses the outside edge, so the deuce is now wild on Jared Schrader, as Kane tries to retire his 10th batter in a row. 2-2. Curveball, ooh, just missed. So 3 balls, 2 strikes the count. Vikes wanted that one. 3-2, and the pitch. Outside corner, strike 3 call. 6th strikeout for Kyle Kane. He's now set down 10 in a row, and he's set down the Warriors in order the last 3 consecutive innings. We head to the top half of the 6th inning, a 5-3 lead for Decorah. Gavin Nimrod starts the 6th inning by smacking one up the middle and through for a base hit. So Nimrod on for the 2nd time. In 3 at-bats, he had previously walked in the 1st and struck out looking in the 3rd. So Nimrod at first, nobody out, a 5-3 lead for Decorah here in the top of the 6th. And Colin Nimrod to the plate, walked and scored in the 1st, fly to center in the 1st. And he grounded to short in the 3rd. The hit a moment ago was the 9th of the 9th for Decorah, as Colin Nimrod tries to bunt up the first base side, and he fouls one up the first base side. No balls and 1 strike. Jake Qualley, I noticed, is warming up in the bullpen. He is the on-deck hitter. And we'll wonder if Brady Dolly will perhaps pinch hit for him. Qualley does get a few warm-up tosses in, and now he's going to hustle back to the on-deck circle as Nimrod squares to bunt, does so up the first base side. Schweinefus is going to go to second, and Gavin is retired at second. Schweinefus had to triple pump and wait for a defender to get to the bag. Romas finally got there, and Nimrod fails on the sacrifice attempt.
With 1 out, the Vikings shortstop number 5, Jake Qualley.
A runner at first and 1 down, and Jake Qualley will bat. He's 1 for 3 in this one. The pitch swung out, popped up on the infield. Left side, Tyler Numedal under it, and he will make the catch for the 2nd out of the frame.
Batting for the Vikings, designated hitter number 2, Dustin Carey.
2 down and a runner at first, and Dustin Carey will come to the plate. Sacrifice, reached on an error, scored in the 1st, reached on an error again in the 2nd, and grounded to 3rd in the 4th inning. 5-3 Decorah here in the 6th as Carey swings and fouls at a curveball. The ball is 1 strike. After Qualley is retired, he's going to head back down to the pen. Make sure he's ready to go if Kyle Kane gets into any trouble. Swing, pop up, foul, straight back out of play. No balls, 2 strikes to count. Runner at first and 2 down. Warriors will have 3, 4, and 5 due in their half of the 6th inning. The 0-2 delivery got him in the cheeks, if you will. A curveball that doesn't curve, and Carey tried to spin out of their way. And
with 2 on and
1st and 2nd with 2 down.
Number 6, Josie Jewell.
And Josie Jewell will bat. 2-run double, run scored in the 1st, sacrificed a runner up in the 2nd, and got an infield hit in the 4th inning. 5-3 Decorah here in the 6th. None of the 5 runs Decorah has scored have come with 2 outs. In fact, that's the same thing for South Win. Pitch swung on, hammered left center field and deep, and that ball is gone! Home run, Josie Jewell, his 4th of the season. RBIs 25, 26, and 27, and the Viking advantage extends to 8-3. That ball just kept carrying towards left center field, and Josie Jewell now with a 3-for-3, 5 RBI night.
Up for the Vikings, right fielder.
A hanging curveball, and Josie took advantage of it. And that's 3 A&J Petersburg Insurance runs for the Vikings. $60 to the Decorah Viking Athletic Booster Club as James Osley will bat and look to keep the fun going. Osley hammers one foul, right side, out of play. No balls, 1 strike. Osley singled, knocked in a run, scored himself in the first, hit by a pitch in the second, and singled to left in the fourth. Pitch, curveball low. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Pitch, fastball outside edge for a strike. So it's 1-2 now on Osley with 2 down. But the Vikes with 3 big insurance runs there as curveball missing outside. Two balls, 2 strikes to count on Osley. Schweinefus delivers, pitch swung on a ground ball towards short. Colton Hageman has that one, and he'll throw on to first base to retire Osley and the side here in the 6th inning. But the Vikes get 3 A&J Petersburg Insurance runs on 2 hits. No errors and nobody left. We head to the bottom of the 6th. It's 8-3 Decorah. Bottom of the 6th inning we go. It's an 8-3 lead for Decorah. 8 runs, 10 hits, no errors for Decorah. 3 runs, 4 hits, and 2 errors for South Wind. Jordan Romas will look at a strike, nothing in 1. Romas a 2-run double and a run scored in the 1st inning. He flew out to left in the 3rd. Kyle Kane has retired 10 in a row as that one hammered towards left field and deep. Retreating is Cole Sweskin. That ball is at the bottom of the fence in left center field as Romas will get his 2nd double of the night and his 16th of the season. A loud way to end a 10-batter
number 20, Trevor Schweinefus.
In a row streak. Retired by Kyle Kane as Romas is at 2nd with nobody out here in the 6th. And Trevor Schweinefus to the plate, grounded to short in the 1st, flew out to left in the 3rd. 8-3 Decorah here in the 6th. Pitch goes high, 1 ball, no strikes. Stretch by Kane, a look back at 2nd, and the pitch. Good fastball inside edge for a strike, and it's 1-1. Stretch by Kyle, a look back at 2nd, and the pitch. Ground ball towards 2nd, picked up there by Colin Nimrod. He'll throw on to first base to retire Schweinefus, and 1 down here in the 6th inning.
Now batting for the Warriors, catcher number 7.
Vikes playing such a defense as of this time that they will definitely give up a run 4 and out as Christian Clave will bat, sacrifice fly in the 1st, flew out to right again in the 3rd. He'll look at a fastball up from Kane, 1 ball, no strikes. Vikes with 5 of the 1st and 3 on a 3-run homer by Josie Jewell in the 6th. Pitch taken low. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Kane comes set, looks towards 3rd, and the pitch in there for a strike. It is 2 balls, 1 strike to count. Jordan Romas, the only man with multiple hits for the Warriors tonight, a double, or 2 doubles, and 2 RBIs. Curveball in there for a strike again. And Kyle battling back after falling behind 2-0. He is now 2 balls, 2 strikes with 1 down. Stretch and the 2-2. Swing and a miss. At a breaking ball outer half. 7 strikeouts now for Kyle Kane. 2 down here in the 6th.
Pinch hitting for the Warriors. Number 2, Wyatt Opperman.
And Wyatt Opperman now will bat for Isaac Taylor. Taylor had struck out twice. Opperman will bat with a runner at 3rd and 2 down here in the 6th inning of an 8-3 lead for Decorah. Opperman on the season 4 for 10 with 2 RBI. And an offensive timeout asked for by Coach Ben Oberman. A brief word of encouragement to Opperman, and timeout quickly done. Kane working out of the stretch with the runner at 3rd and 2 down. The pitch goes high. It's 1 ball, no strikes. One-0 in there for a strike. It's 1-1. One. Swing and a miss at a high fastball. It's 1-2. One and 2 the count. Kyle with 7 strikeouts. The pitch, swing and a miss, make it 8. As Opperman down on strikes. 1 hit, 1 left. We head to the 7th. It's 8-3 Decorah.
First up for the Vikings at the top of the
Kyle Kane's made most of his headlines with his right arm tonight, but he's done okay with the stick as well, and he'll start things here in the 7th inning. And the first pitch taken for a strike from Trevor Schweinefus. No balls, 1 strike. Kane with a 2-run double in the first inning, grounded to second in the 2nd, and grounded to short in the 5th. No balls, 1 strike, and the pitch at the knees and for a strike. It's 0-2 now. Schweinefus is throwing 85 pitches, giving up 10 hits, 8 runs, 7 of them earned. Pitch swung on, popped up, left side, foul territory, and that one is going to land out of play on the roof of the South Wind dugout to our left. We sit elevated looking up the first base side. This is a very nice place to watch a ball game. You're maybe, 10, 15 feet from home plate, and you're just right over the field. 0-2 delivery, swung on and a ground ball towards 3rd. Newman plays the long hop, and he'll throw on to first base to retire Kyle Kane. And 1 down here in the 7th inning.
With 1 out, nobody on, the Vikings bring out catcher number 22, Austin Ashbacker.
1 down, nobody on. And Austin Ashbacker is 2 for 3. Fly to center in the 1st, single to left in the 3rd, and single to center in the 5th. Swing and a ground ball towards short, and that one eats up Colton Hageman and goes into left field, and Ashbacker going to be on base for the 3rd time tonight on the E6. And Brady Dolly will pinch hit now for Cole Sweska as Aaron Severson will get
pinch hitting for the Vikings.
Ashbacker's courtesy at first base. Dolly with an opportunity for Sweska, who was 0 for 2 with a sacrifice. Dolly on the season 4 for 20 with a double and 3 RBI. Pitch, fastball up. 1 ball, no strikes. Severson running for Ashbacker at first base. After Austin reached on the error earlier this inning. Fastball up again. It's 2 balls, no strikes to Brady. Schweinefus ready, pitch in there for a strike. 2-1 the count as Dolly was taken all the way. Severson with the lead at first base. Schweinefus comes set and a curveball taken low. It's 3-1 now on Brady Dolly. Schweinefus, and I'll toss over to first base as he wasn't on the rubber yet. And back to the bag, lunging was Severson. 3 balls, 1 strike, and the pitch. Taken on the outside corner for a strike. Severson goes and stumbles his way into second base. Was far from the prettiest slide in the world. And the too bad thing is he didn't even need to slide. It's now 3 balls, 2 strikes on Brady Dolly. Got a chuckle out of a few in the crowd, so it's 3 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch to Brady, high and tight for ball 4. So Brady Dolly walks first and second with 1 down.
Out for the Vikings, center field.
And Cole Sweska will re-enter the game for Dolly at first base. Gavin Nimrod will bat first and second, 1 down here in the 7th inning. 8-3 Decorah leading. Nimrod 1 for 2 and a walk. Pitch outside, 1 ball, no strikes. He walked in the first, struck out looking in the 3rd, and singled to left in the 6th. Decorah with 11 hits, also been helped out by 3 Warrior errors. Schweinefus has been pretty good control-wise. Pitch swung on and fouled at the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. He has hit a man. He has walked 2. Definitely a very acceptable total for 6 1/3 innings. Ball and a strike on Gavin. Schweinefus comes set. And the pitch swinging a foul away. It is 1 ball, 2 strikes on Gavin Nimrod. Stretch and the 1-2. Thought about it, but thought better of it as he took it high. And it's 2 balls, 2 strikes. Schweinefus ready. A look back at second. A second look at second. And a whirl and a bluff. That'll send Severson back diving to the bag. Two balls, 2 strikes. The count remains on Gavin Nimrod with Colin Nimrod on deck. 2-2 delivery swung on, hit towards the right side. Schweinefus was going to go to first, threw to second, and threw wild. Instead of taking a sure out at first base, he turned, threw across his body, tried to get an out at second base. The low throw allows Sweska to reach, and Aaron Severson to move to third. So the second error of the inning will allow the 5th at-bat of the night for Colin Nimrod. Runners or infield up at the corners and back up the middle. And the 100th pitch of the game from Schweinefus is taken high. 1 ball, no strikes. Nimrod walked and scored in the first. Flew out to center in the first, grounded to short in the third, reached on a fielder's choice, and was on board for the Josie Jewell 3-run homer in the 6th. 1-0 delivery, swung on, popped up. Center field, Ryan Hageman under it. He camps in shallow left center. He will make the catch, and he will prevent runner advancement as Severson did tag at third base, but the fly ball was too shallow to allow a run to score, and that's a big second out for the Warriors. As Jake will come to the plate. Singleton scored in the first, fly to left in the second, struck out swinging the fourth, and popped to third in the sixth. Ground ball up the middle. Romas to his right, picks it up, throws to first base to retire Qualley. And out of all that, the Vikes don't get anything. No runs, no hits, 2 errors, and the base is left loaded. Warriors with a lot of work to do. They trail at 8-3 going to the bottom of the 7th. Bottom of the 7th inning we go. On Vikings Radio 1240 KDEC Decorah and KDECradio.net. Andre Walls will face Kyle Kane, who throws his 100th pitch of the game, and it goes low. 1 ball, no strikes. Walls struck out looking in the second inning, grounded to short in the fourth. An 8-3 lead for Decorah here in the 7th inning. Pitch a strike, it's 1-1. 8 of the 11 runs in this game came in the first inning. Vikes got 5. Josie Jewell, a 2-run double, Osley RBI single, and a 2-run double by Kane. Pitch swung on, grounded to the right side, picked up there by Colin Nimrod. He'll throw on to first base to retire Andre Walls, and there's 1 down here in the 7th inning. Warriors got 3 in their half of the first. Jordan Romas, a 2-run double. Christian Clave, a sacrifice fly, and the other 3 runs came in the 6th inning on a Josie Jewell 3-run homer. Ryan Hageman will bat, grounded to second in the second, struck out looking in the fourth, 0 for 2. An 8-3 lead for Decorah as we play the bottom of the 7th. And the pitch, a curve for a strike from Kyle. No balls, 1 strike. Kyle has only allowed 6 base runners to reach all night. He only allowed 3 the other night over in Charles City. The pitch swung on, sprayed out in the left center field after his Cole Sweskin. He's going to run it down in shallow left center for the second out of the inning as Cole Sweska got a good beat on it and made the play. And Tyler Numedal will bat now with 2 down, nobody on. Numedal infield hit in the second, grounded to short in the 5th. They'll look at a strike from Kane, 0-1. Kyle looking for his 6th win of the season. 8-3 Decorah here in the 7th. Vikings out hitting the Warriors 11-5. Warriors out erroring Decorah 4-0. Curveball caught the corner again, and it's 0-2. Kyle with 8 strikeouts, only 1 walk. No balls, 2 strikes. Kane ready. The 0-2. Fastball up. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-2. And Kane ready. The 1-2. Curveball outside corner. Strike 3 called. And that's a Viking victory. Decorah defeats South Wind tonight. 8-3. 8 runs, 11 hits. No errors and 9 runners left for Decorah.
Warriors 3.
3 runs, 5 hits, 4 errors, and 3 left for South Wind.
We would like to invite the Little Leaguers back onto the field to run the bases.
Kyle Kane, a complete game victory, throws a 5-hitter, gives up 3 runs, all earned. Walks 1 and strikes out 9. Trevor Schweinefus, the losing pitcher, he drops to 5-3 on the season. So the Vikings win their 7th in a row and move on to 23-8 on the season. The Warriors will close out their regular season at 25-6. So that'll do it from Kelmer here tonight. Many people to thank for making our coverage possible. First and foremost, our advertisers, the good sports-minded people who helped us bring the game wherever you were tonight. Without their help, this coverage would not be possible. So as always, we encourage you to support the businesses who support local high school sports. And lastly, and most importantly, we thank you. That's right, you, the listener, for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Viking fans, we know you enjoyed the outcome. Final score, Decorah defeats South Wind tonight by an 8-3 margin. We'll be with you again tomorrow night as the Decorah Viking baseball team travels down to Waterloo to take on Waterloo West. Our coverage will begin at 6:50 tomorrow night for that one. So for our entire KDEC broadcast team, Darren Swenson saying so long from Kelmer. The Vikings beat the Warriors tonight 8-3. Thanks a bunch for tuning in, and we will talk to you again tomorrow night from Waterloo.